make the album cover, we will need 2 pieces of the thick white cardstock that are measured 13.5 centimeter by 18 centimeter. We need one of 18 centimeter, the same length of the height of the album, and it is 7 centimeter wide. Then we also need 2 pieces of canvas. You can buy this at any stationery store, and we're going to use that to strengthen the spine, but also to make it very flexible. To put together my cover, I will need to apply glue to my canvas piece. Then I will take the spine part of the album and put it nicely in the center of that piece of canvas. Next, I need to add the 2 outside parts of the cover, and I'm going to position them in such a manner that there is about 2 to 2.5 centimeters space between these 2. And the reason for that is so that we can easily fold over the cover to close the album. So you can check that by making sure that it opens and closes very nicely. I will put down the second one in the same manner, leaving that little bit of space again for opening and closing. Once again, I will test that. Now I will carefully turn it around, but maybe wait until it's a little bit drier. And I need to take my bone folder to score right in that indentation, the opening between the pieces of the thick cardstock. And that will help it to open and close nicely. I need to turn it over again, and I need to actually add another piece of canvas on the inside, and I will apply glue to my canvas again. I need to actually fill up my bottle of glue again, and I'm going to put sufficient glue so I will have a very good and very nice bonding. I'll position it over that spine, and you can see that it's more, I've got more or less equal space on both sides. I will score again to make indentations in the canvas. You can do this very nicely and properly, so you have a very good flexibility on the cover of your album. And this is what it's going to look like. Now I'm ready. I just need to wait until my glue has dried, so the pieces don't separate. Make sure that my score lines are good and strong on both the inside and the outside. And I'm going to leave it to dry a bit. Then I will actually go over to adhere the pretty printed paper to the spine on the outside cover pages, and I will also show you how we cover these 2 pieces. From printed paper, got 2 pieces that are 14 centimeter wide and 21 centimeter high. This is to allow for the 12 centimeter of the width of the cover, and it allows for a little bit on top and on the right hand side to fold over. For the center of the spine, you cut it 17 centimeter high, the same as the album piece, and 7 centimeter wide. Now you adhere the first piece of the spine paper. I add sufficient glue for the proper glue and bonding. Press it down firmly in the center of the spine. And then for the other 2 pieces, the front and the back side of the cover, I need to apply glue to the cover themselves, the hard cardstock, the heavy cardstock. Once again, not too much, and leave a little bit where you have the indentation in the canvas to ensure a proper opening and closing of the album. Adhere the paper in such a manner that it is centered with a little bit of space on top and at the bottom, because we're going to fold that over to the inside for a very neat finish of our cover pages. Make sure that it's proper. You can also use a brayer to smooth it out. Apply glue to the other side of the paper for the other cover. You can apply glue to both the cardstock and to the paper. Just ensure that you have a good bonding and that the printed paper is applied very smoothly. You can use a brayer. Ensure again that you have a little bit of space where you have the indentation in the canvas for proper opening and closing of the album. I'm using my scoring tool, flat scoring tool, to smooth it down, turn it over, and now we can actually turn the top and sides off. But I'm first going to remove a triangle at the corners so I can have neat corners. Leave about 2 millimeter so you have a little bit of space. Do that with the other corner. Apply glue to the pieces that are going to be folded to the inside. And now fold it very tightly back to the inside. Make sure it lies flat and flush against the cardstock, and you can burnish it a bit with your bone folder. I love the Dress My Craft bone folder for this because it has a straight edge, which is really useful for this part of the process. Burnish it. Fold over the side, press it down and burnish it again. Make sure that it's flush against the side of the cardstock cover. Burnish it, and the first side is fine, completed. Now repeat the same process by cutting off the 2 triangles on the corners, about 2 millimeter from the edge of the corners of the cardstock. Apply the glue, not too much, but enough. Fold over those edges and burnish them in the same way as you did with the other part of the cover. Burnishing really helps you to get a very nice, neat finish of your cover. All 3 sides and burnish it. Now the outside is very neatly covered. Next we will complete the inside of the covers. For the inside covers you need to cut 2 pieces of paper that are 13.5 centimeter wide. That's just a little bit narrower than the cover itself, and that is 0.5 centimeter shorter than the height of the cover. We're going to line it to the edge of those parts that we actually folded in, so we can have one straight line on the inside. See how I'm aligning it there? I'm pressing it down. I will burnish it again for a smooth result, and I will repeat the process with the other side of the inside cover. Make sure that you burnish or brayer it for a smooth result. We don't want any bubbles in there. Now the outside cover of the album is totally completed, and we can start inserting the inside pages of the cover. The album, sorry. I will do that by applying glue to the spine of the assembled pages. Now center the inside pages on the spine of the album. Make sure that it's nicely in the center. Keep it straight, ensure that your pages will be straight in your album. Press it down. Fold it open, burnish it in the center for a nice bonding. Burnish it again when you fold it over, and make sure that you'll have a very good bonding to your album. Now the album is complete, and you can start decorating the inside pages by adding printed papers, making pockets, whatever you would like to do.